Lawrence Thomas, firstly, massive congratulations on your Socceroos debut this evening. How did it feel when you got the call over from Graham Arnold to take the pitch?
Yeah, amazing, mate. It was already quite warm with the weather, so I didn't need to warm up, but that was a very special moment for myself. Yeah,
For a lot of players, it's I guess the end of one journey and the start of another. Becoming a Socceroo, it's a culmination of a lot of hard work over many years. Tell us a little bit about your story.
I guess not to go too far back, but probably the last year has been obviously for a lot of people were quite tough, and we're obviously lucky enough to play the game we love. But to make the move from Australia over to a small town in Denmark, into a tough league and through all in the midst of a global pandemic, it did get quite lonely at times. And I guess a big part of that move was to try to push and to try to get into this squad. And I guess there's looking back, even just to get that 10 minutes, it fills me with great pride and satisfaction for myself and my family. And I guess just to look back, and it was quite a tough year, and then to come on tonight is very special.
So just tell us a little bit more about the move from the A-League, because you'd been a very respected A-League goalkeeper for a long time, but do you feel you needed to go to Europe and play in Europe to sort of push into that next Socceroos frame?
Yeah, for sure. That was a big part of it, and also, I guess as a human being, I think it was time for the next challenge. I sort of knew that, so it was probably a crossroads in my career. I guess I was quite close to either deciding to stay in on a long-term deal there, or to push for the new adventure. And it has its bumps. Like I guess everyone has their own sort of path, but I personally feel with great pride to take that tougher road and get my first debut tonight. Yeah.
When you went onto the pitch, you obviously were a substitute on for Andrew Redmayne. Was there any interaction between you two as you swapped places?
Just a big smile, mate, and just wish me the best. But to be fair, it's quite a special culture they have here altogether. For myself, quite new in here, and there's quite a few new boys, and the family feel they have amongst everyone, and how welcome and a part of it. You feel very welcome here, regardless how many caps you have or if you've played or you haven't. Everyone's just so down to earth. Real good group of Aussies.
And in the minutes that you were on the pitch tonight, not I guess too many touches. However, did you feel comfortable in the environment in the team that were in front of you?
Yeah, of course. For a goalkeeper, I guess a lot of communication when you're not on the ball, but it's quite quiet. Obviously, they had the red card, a few touches, which is nice. So I'll take it.
And getting your first minutes at senior international level, does it just light a bit of a fire to say, I truly want to be back here, and I'm going to go back to my club and have a great year and try and do this all again?
Yeah, of course. Was already thinking on the bus, I'd love to be out there again. So obviously looking forward to a nice break, and then hopefully another big year for myself, and I'll do everything I can to be back involved.
And as a boy, you would have watched the Socceroos, I guess, in international action at World Cups and so forth. Were there any goalkeepers that you really looked up to and admired and wanted to take their place one day?
Schwartz is obviously a massive one. It's interesting on football because there's always the next game, the next training session, and when you know you're a chance you could be involved, you tend to keep it quite simple and focus on your role. And you sort of don't want to go into the world of I remember waking up early to watch the World Cup games and so on. You want to try to make the moment as simple as possible and enjoy it. But it's obviously something I can reflect on in the next few days for sure.